Alright, day 5. We missed day 4 because of the flu. It's supposed to be a pretty nice day today. We should crack 80. So fingers crossed that everything there survived for 2 weeks. We had quite a bit of rain, so I'm a little nervous, but we will see when we get there. Ground is broken on unit 13, so we're going to take the first level of that as a natural zone going down through the first plow zone. And again, the purpose of this unit is to plumb part of the wall and come down on expose one of the features in the plan. I think it might catch part of another feature, and then we'll have to put in another unit here to get the other one. So hopefully we will have time to get that done this field season. So it's a little bit tricky stuff here. Especially the first few centimeters are filled with roots and whatnot, and it's very dry. It's been under plastic for a long time, so delicacy is in order. Of course, unit 13 on the edge of the wall there, perched on a ladder. What could go wrong, Duval?
Oh, let's think. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? I'll let you think about that and get back to you. Find anything?
Nope.
Nope.
Just the first little parts.
Good. Shouldn't be much in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Over here at Unit 12, they are scraping out the rest of the upper plow zone as level 3, so we have a big plow scar there. We have 1 and possibly 2 historic post holes that are showing up here. We had a very similar post hole in Unit 5. I don't remember the feature number. There's another one in that plow scar that's probably a post hole. But they're intrusive, so they basically are the newest possible features at the site. So they have penetrated the top plow zone down into the second plow zone. So there you go. But we still have to deal with them, so we'll give them feature numbers and scoop them out. And try not to let them hold up the show too much. Picking down, still continuing on level 7 of Unit 5, so identifying new artifacts. JJ and Katie as they come to them. Alright, and Unit 3, which was set up at the very beginning of last season, our first season out here. The east one half of that had been taken down to a certain level there. You can see the landscape fabric in the wall. So I've started, Caroline and Sam are taking down the west half, getting some practice leveling off up in plow zone first. And then that eventually is all going to come out of there. All this back dirt is going to come out to get to the features. My dream is to eventually have, a 4x6 block here. We could even extend it this way and make it 4x8. It's a long time coming, but those upper levels have got to come off. So we're working on those today. And I got a contraption that I made over there to try to get more of a bird's eye view of what's going on.
Yeah. Alright, so feature 14 was a historic post hole
that mercifully petered out very quickly. It has a nice round basin shape. So we went through kind of the basic feature excavation techniques. We documented it in plan, bisected it so we could see it in profile, and now they're documenting the profile. Robert and Ben's very first feature. Congratulations, guys. Okay, I'm going to do my almost the end of the day tour. This is moving along at the pace that it moves along. The rock is still there. Someday, the rock won't be there anymore. But today is not that day. Unit 3 has, let's see, the west half there came down. We just cut it off at a level 40 for some practice. So Sam is finishing that up. I removed some more of the back dirt from this half. It's already been excavated, so you can see the depth where that stopped. We ran into a couple of, one and possibly a second historic post hole here. It ended up being mercifully shallow, so feature 14 is gone already. It was the bottom of a fence post or something like that. Probably had a nice rounded base. So now they are stripping off level 4 of Unit 12, which will be a natural level down to the base of the second plow zone. You can see where it is in the wall, the color difference, so it goes around right there. So Robert is just kind of skimming off. Nothing is, in any kind of context where you want a piece plot or anything within this zone. We know that now, but we still want to be careful coming down to the base of it because there could be some unplowed parts, there could be features, whatever. And they're actually getting quite a few bigger prehistoric artifacts all of a sudden. Ben, could you get out a piece of that complicated stamped pottery?
Yes, sir.
Show your parents what you're finding.
Ooh.
So that is going to be Mississippian in age. They used a wooden paddle with a carved face on it to create that in the wet clay. There's quite a few of those, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And not a whole lot of dirt coming out yet. So makes perfect sense with the component that's going to be in this first plow zone. Like I said, there could be features coming out of the bottom, which we can deal with if we come to them. And all this back dirt is still in there. It's kind of starting to drive me a little bit nuts with how messy it looks, but it's actually doing a very good job of protecting the walls and the floor, because the ultimate goal is to get down to those probably late archaic features down there. So we've been tromping in and out and not damaging them yet. So in a couple weeks, everything will be ship-shape and pretty squared off. Oh, see, that was an advanced maneuver right there. And over here we've got Unit 13. It's nice to see things starting to get squared off. Duval has fallen off the ladder. How many times today, Duval?
0 times.
0! That's the right number. That's
right
what you
number.
want. So he's channeling Jim Legg here.
I thought Jim was channeling me.
Yeah, maybe that's the way it was. Well, he tells it a little bit different.
There you go.
We had set up some grid last week. It turned off to be off a little bit after some double checking. So there's a little bit of a problem in the grid system between the block and the wall, but nothing that's going to prevent us from still doing our jobs both here and there. But anyway, this is coming down. Stuff is soft and dry. So it'll probably be a few days of this kind of work in levels before we get down to exposed feature 3. And then as these features get collected and taken care of, we'll open up more room here and try to grab those others. So I think things are going okay. High of 82 today.